Honey, he ran out of tape over there. I think they read it out for you up there.
So I guess we need to say, LaShonda's probably helping. We're at dog races.
Lord, what the hell is this going on over here? Look, bow wow, honey. What the hell was that all about?
I couldn't tell if it was the dog pulling the dog or the kid pulling the dog. Anyway.
Ooh.
Was that ugly?
Well, honey, that is ugly, but that's beside the point.
So we have a friend of ours, Fred, who is filming, and Fred is very deaf.
Lord, honey, he just up there. He's blind, deaf, dumb, everything else. I think he's hell. I don't know what's wrong with him.
You just sat over there in your luxury recliner smoking your cigarette.
That's all right, honey. I got myself a light cigarette. You know, I'm drinking. Hello.
So while we were waiting for Fred to reload the film, LaShonda was filling me in on the fact that after her little stint in church, they had a church potluck.
Oh, honey, they did. They had some sort of chili cook-off or something up in there. And I was like, oh, from the smell of some of them people up in there earlier, they don't even be eating no chili up in this church, you know. I'm telling you, they went from bad or whatever it is, what kind of church they were. I don't remember. But I was like, ooh, burn some incense up in here.
It's the full gospel church of the hoo-hoo.
Yeah, that's right. Whatever. Somebody need to wash their hoo-hoo. That's what's right.
So they needed to douche?
Something not like that. But anyway, honey. Oh, honey, I try not to eat too much of that chili. I got a hold of some of that. It was hotter than hell. I had to run out to the back of my car and get a drink.
You went out and got a slush puppy out of your igloo cooler at church?
Yeah, honey. I carry that everywhere I go. You never know when you're going to need it. That's like a visa, honey. It's there when you need it. Mm-hmm.
You never leave home without it?
I never leave home without it.
You know, LaShonda, I'm not trying to be tacky, but sometimes I wonder if your funniness is ever going to become an embarrassment to me because you're just out there. You're out there.
Honey, out there, that's where we were that time. Remember that little trip we took?
Are you talking about the wine tasting test over in Branson?
Yes, honey, that was a favorite of mine. I don't mind them kind of road trips.
Okay, so here a few weeks back, LaShonda called me up and was having an estrogen moment. Her kids were on her last weave, and she wanted to take a road trip. So we drove over to Branson, and as soon as you come into Branson, there's a big sign that says, come to our winery and check out our wine tour.
We took advantage of that, honey. I was like, pull over, honey.
So against my better judgment, we did, and once again, LaShonda got drunk.
I think everybody's beginning to realize that. I'm all about consistency, honey.
You really liked the place. I mean, it was all right. It's one of those things that was okay to do one time, but you had a ball.
Well, hell, honey, I think they're going to make me their legalized beer and wine tester or something up in there. I was, look, there the tables were loaded down. I was like, oh, this is like a buffet for drunks, honey.
So, but we actually did get out of Branson without getting arrested, accosted, cussed, acting a fool. It was pretty swift thing. So that one wasn't too bad. I kind of felt bad for your kids because you had volunteered to go to that PTA thing the next day, and unbeknownst to us, to me and the other people that was with us, LaShonda had snuck out a couple of the bottles of wine.
Oh, I did, honey. They said it was all you could drink up in there. I thought, well,
while you were there, not take it with you.
Well, hell, I didn't see all that going to waste. You know they're going to dump it out. You know how they do up in them kitchens. If they don't all go, they got to throw it out.
Yeah, and that's alcohol abuse.
They're telling you right there, I was trying to save the world.
How did that PTA meeting go the next day? Oh, we got the dog pulling the dog again.
Lord have mercy. I don't. Have mercy.
Okay, back to me.
Oh, that was not pretty. Why did you have him do that?
I thought it was kind of funny.
Yeah. Hello.
You heard of dog sleds? We have a skateboard sled full of dogs.
Evidently, honey.
We are in Arkansas.
Well, you know, we always backwards.
So how did the PTA thing go?
Oh, well, they had me come up in there. They said they need some representation for the children because, you know, since none of their daddies or any of them things want to come up there with me. So I was like, okay, honey, I'll try to be there. And I rolled up in the Impala, you know, I had went in the building and sat down. Everybody's, how you doing? I was like, oh, good. And then anyway, it led to something talking about how we can make money to help the children out over there. And, you know, me, I had to put in my 2 cents, honey. I was like, now, we can sell snow cones because, you know, that's a good money maker for me, honey. I'll split the profits with you.
You offered to sell slush puppies out of your igloo cooler.
Well, slush puppies, snow cones, anything you can come up with, honey. That's all
that
that
is.
is.
A fundraiser for the PTA.
Exactly, honey. I'm a businesswoman, honey, though. I got to have a percentage of the profits.
Dad, are you getting all this? Hey, you know, that's really funny that you're business-minded. This would probably be a good time to interject that maybe you and Fred, you know, y'all are about the same age, the same race, you got a lot in common. Maybe you and Fred could go out on a date.
Lord, honey, I haven't been on a date in years. What would I do with him? What would we talk about, honey? He's mute.
But he has a prescription for Viagra.
Lord, he's going to have to pop all of them up. I have more luck with a popsicle stick and duct tape with him.
Fred, I'm so sorry that you're not hearing this. It's awful. LaShonda, you're awful.
That's all right, honey. I've had another cigarette going over here.
No, I see that. So this is probably a good time to throw in to everybody out there. We are still working on the website. Like I said, it'll probably be another month or 2 before it's up and going, but you'll be able to catch LaShonda and I there. Be sure and follow us on YouTube and MySpace, because without you and your comments, you know, it really kind of makes what we do stupid, and we have a pretty good time at doing it, so please, you know, egg us on. There's a couple things that, on a serious side, that we probably need to touch on. We are hoping after the first of the year, after J 1st, that there is going to be a Holla and Impala tour. So hopefully we'll be coming to a town near you.
There you go, honey. I got my weave ready to tie up there.
And, you know, and she does. And, you know, JCPenney's is on alert because LaShonda's got her JCPenney's credit card now just for the Holla and the Impala tour.
Oh, yeah, honey. They gave me a limit. I never thought I'd ever see her.
I'm surprised you got the credit. You know.
Hello, it's in food stamps. They got me as a reference on them things.
By the way, I snatched LaShonda's igloo cooler out of her Impala, and I'm sitting on it because I got to get out of the back of my truck.
Lord, he did. I was like, here, just sit on that. I need a drink anyway. That's all right.
So anyway, let's touch really quickly on that, or we did touch on that. Halloween's coming up once again.
Oh, honey, you know we're going to be doing that in session, taking those children out there trick-or-treating. That's all right, though.
And it's going to be a fun time. Stay tuned for our next blog. Like I said, leave comments, and we also want to quickly add our condolences go out to anchor woman in Little Rock who was beaten to death and passed away yesterday, Ann Presley.
Oh,
keep her and her family.
Rest in peace, honey. We don't. Oh, yes.
Say bye, LaShonda.
Oh, hello, bye, honey. We got to. Oh, girl, I got to go change my.
Say bye, Fred, and bye from me.